EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. Led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida, it's Anthony Richardson.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up.
Left side, that is caught by Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 34-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
34-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Let's go now. Liking 18.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8. Here's Richardson. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good tackle there to get him down behind the lines.
It's
Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
When you have a chance to kind of poke around the locker room, Mike, and talk to the coaches and the players, and you say, how would you best describe your quarterback? The word perfectionist, it seems to come up pretty often, and it's pretty clear to see why. He was not happy throwing that pick this week, and otherwise it was an incredible stat line. So that's the drive that allows him to just continuously improve week in and week out, and I'm anxious to see what a better performance even looks like here today.
There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down, Tennessee.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Throwing is Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The second down throw is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
A gain of 16.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Brings up second down.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get past the mark. He's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The UCLA man, a former first-rounder, Latu, in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Latu, he has been an early disruptor. Already 2 sacks on this opening drive.
Third and long.
Third and long. Here's Ward. And is caught by the man wearing 0, Calvin Ridley. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
First down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Now a 3rd and 2. Throwing, Ward. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Titan football here to start quarter number 2 as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates.
Throwing again is Ward. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And now it's third and goal.
Here we go. Set.
To the air again. Ward on the run to the right. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. Took away all the options. And now it is fourth and goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
Passes kick
The kick
is good. And the Titans will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He will start with the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Let's go.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans. They'll go again here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. Take it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Richardson to throw it here on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown.
Come on, no. Hey.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now it's Ward. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Devondre Sweat getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handles. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 seconds.
Back to throw is Ward. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. To throw is Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Brenton Simpson. He works his way in a big milestone sack, number 50 in his career. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 2nd down, Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Brenton Simpson. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half. In motion is Warren. From the gun on 3rd, and this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, he finds Krabs. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 10.
He'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
He'll drop to throw. Going right. It's taken in.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he's down on the other side of midfield, marked at the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 12.
Let's go now.
First down.
On first down, it's Ward. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down. A give here to Pacheco. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
20-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
A handoff to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Here it comes, my team. Back to 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Titans first down.
Warriors, 70. Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Viking 18.
Throwing is Ward. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Ward to throw again. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Titans offense, quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently second in the NFL in passing yards. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's third down. And 13.
Throwing, Ward. Moving left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. The Titans sending out their punt. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Colts offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down throw for Richardson. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. He is going to have a Colts first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 6. And the Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there for that. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
In motion is Warren. From the gun, Richardson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 3rd and long.
Now 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Colts about to kick this one away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Johnny Lion.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Big Grover Stewart in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Let's go now.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for Tennessee. 33 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Ward. There's a short one caught by Kraft. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. So it's the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll be stopped after a short game to about the 30. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Cut 19.
Now it's Ward. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Tennessee. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Titans will line up for
To
the
throw is Ward. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. For Colts offense, ready to get back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10.
Here we go, strike.
In motion is Warren. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. From the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
2nd down.
Ready. Nice.
They go right back to Taylor. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Roger McQuarrie up from his corner spot makes the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
This offensive line does have no answer for it. It's another sack.
Like, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Lasu. There to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Ward. To the left side, caught by Ridley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Tennessee.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Devin Bush. There on the stop at the 46-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, he finds back. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check. Panther.
Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look the middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. He pulls it in around the 5. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal. Throwing again is Ward. To the goal line and in. Gm15. Touchdown Titans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The extra point by Nash is good. And the Titans mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Colts offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. In motion is Warren. On 1st down, it's Sanders. He's going to run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up the short game.
At the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Shador.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up for a short field and a chance to extend that lead. So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But
thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Throwing is Ward. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you've got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Now Ward on 3rd and goal. And he's in. Gm15. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point try by Bass. He gets it to go, and the Titans are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Colts first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Chargers.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about half if they need it. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game,
And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. That's big Christian Wilkins. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
Let's go now.
In motion comes Pittman. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll take a deep shot for down. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
you find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st down, Ward. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. And the Colts 24-yard line.
Throwing, Ward. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Got it. Ready? Get it. Ready.
Here's Ward. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Titans.
Touchdown Tennessee.
Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get him over the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxuriness up the highest metric. The city just made a sweet, the diabetic.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll start out first down and 10. From the gun, it's Sanders. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss on the play brings up second down at the 11-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. And that is really well read defensively. They get him down back at the 9-yard line.
Brings up
Third and long.
Here we go. Pass to 60.
Downs goes in motion. Now Sanders on third and long. Pass right side to Downs. How about this? He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 90 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The kicking team off for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts cut into the lead a little bit. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chindike. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Titans offense, quarterback Campbell headed back out onto the field. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Forced out wide, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Looking to throw, it's Ward. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And He'll get this up past the 20.
The Colts
That's where
take
they'll
over
set up
first
shop.
and 10.
The Colts offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Taylor. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Tackle made back at the
So after the loss on
17-yard line.
1st, here's 2nd and 14. To throw is Sanders. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60.
The motion man here is Mitchell.
Ready.
On 3rd down, Sanders. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd. It's clock to stop with an even 20 seconds to go. The Colts about set to punt, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
19.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
A 6-yard pickup.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off play action, it's Ward. A ball deep for the end zone. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.